So I was part of the youth theatre here at Theatre Royal Stratford East from 11 to 18. So that would be 1940, 2008. And then I went to 2007 and I went to East 15. No, I haven't worked here. I've seen a bunch of shows here, like Tambo and Bones, for example, which I loved. That was so good. But yeah, I haven't worked here. I've been fortunate enough to be asked to come back and do this show here, and it feels great because it feels like a homecoming. But now I've done it 3 times, so it doesn't feel less special. No, it does. It does every time. It's like a real honor to be here, and also just like walking past and seeing my face on the screen outside is like quite surreal, considering I used to like come here every week, and in the summer as well. We used to do the summer projects and do shows here. So yeah, it's massive. It's major every time. It goes back to one of the shows that I saw when I was in the youth theatre, which I think was like maybe one of the most formative things that I saw, and something that made me really want to continue doing it. I guess it was a sort of a hobby, and I always knew I wanted to act, but I didn't know that it could be a job. And then I remember seeing Aeroplane Man. Yeah, that just really changed everything for me. And I was like, I want to do that all the time. It was just such an amazing production. And also, I mean, I was part of Junior Blaggers that was created by Arawak Moon, that was on here in maybe the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s. And then they did Junior Blaggers, which was with the young people from the area. And that was a big part of my journey as well. Like, that was my first ever improv show, Junior Blaggers, that we did at Jongleurs, but we rehearsed here. And yeah, so it means so much to me to be able to bring my own improv show here after like starting out in improv in this building. I mean, when I was in the youth theatre, we were doing projects with young people that had been sort of kicked out of school or weren't in regular or the sort of normal education. So there was that sort of community work, but I'm aware that Theatre Royal started doing even more work in different communities within Newham, which is really important. I feel like when I was coming to youth theatre, there were some people that came from really challenging black backgrounds, and they weren't able to. This was before like things like therapy were encouraged and things like that, and I feel like that for some of the young people that came, that was their therapy, and it was a chance for them to escape whatever was going on at home, or not even necessarily at home. Like, some people had like a whole life on the street, and they were coming to drama class and doing that for 2 hours, but then had to go back to being like someone else that they had created for themselves to be able to survive in their surroundings. It was really important, and it's great to hear that that's still going on. Yeah. Well, it means everything. I mean, this is where I started, and I want to always keep coming back here and perform here, and not just do this show, but do plays and other work here, and I really love it. And it's also a place that people talk about in the industry as well. Not necessarily people that have been here, but people have heard the name, people know the place. When you tell them that you're a part of the Theatre Royal Youth Theatre, Theatre Royal Stratford Youth Theatre, it holds weight. And like Holly Dempsey is a good friend of mine who I was also in youth theatre with, and we've worked together. She was in Ghosts as well, and we've done a few different projects together. And you know, when we like telling people that we met at Theatre Royal Stratford, Nicole Leckie also, who won a BAFTA last year, we met at this youth theatre. So there's so many success stories, and it fills me with pride actually to be able to come back. I think it is very important for people to see theatre, or to just see live shows, live performances, for various reasons, but I think it can be really inspiring. And you've just reminded me, actually, like a friend of mine, we weren't friends then when he came to see me in this show that I'd done, but he said he remembers seeing me play. I think I played like a teenage girl or something, and no one was like, no one that was from the area that I'm from. Like, I'm from East Ham, but like I went to all boys school, I went to St. Bon's, and no one was like playing girls in shows and things like that. And he saw that, and he was like, oh, wow, this guy can sort of like be whoever he wants to be in this moment, just because if it was something that you were doing like at the playground, you'd probably get bullied or something. But like you've got a space where you can express yourself, and I did that, and he said, yeah, that there's something clicked with him that like, oh, this guy's doing a thing that he loves, which is performing, no matter what that performance is. I guess in a way, like my dream was coming true. When I was younger, I wanted to be an actor, and I didn't know what that meant or how to do it. And this was a place that taught me how to be an actor. Before I went to East 15 Drama School, I had auditioned for 5 other drama schools, and I didn't get into any of them. And I came back here, and I spent time with Carlos, who had been my tutor in the youth theatre, and he had like talked me through what I was doing and made me really connect with the work. I got into drama school because of that time that we spent, and also the rest of my career has been because of those decisions that I've made. So like I think my career was created here. So it means everything to me, and I think like a lot of people, if they were to hear that, they would be inspired by that and go, oh, okay, right, I could start my career here.